Hey there, signs of Leo. This is Kim, here to do your messages that you need to hear for your next 3 days. Keep in mind the messages might be for something that's going to happen after those 3 days, but in any case, it's to keep up with ever-changing energies, right? So I have the influence of the angels. You're the first reading that I'm going to do using them. Saying breakthrough spread, but I wasn't too keen on it, but okay. You're telling me to do a breakthrough spread with these for you. Like there's something we need to have a breakthrough about. I have attempted this reading once already, and I got a ton of knights and a ton of pages in a Celtic cross. But I just wasn't feeling the reading playing out as a Celtic cross. It didn't feel right. Something about the energy didn't feel right. If you're getting an unexpected offer or even meeting somebody new and the energy just feels funky, something doesn't feel right about it, trust your gut. Trust your intuition about what feels right, okay? So first message. That's your first message. So the breakthrough spread using tarot. Okay, the challenge is here. The pattern we need to have the breakthrough about. The breakthrough, your strength at this time. Your predicted outcome, but it's a possible outcome, right? And your advice from your angels. What's on the bottom? The Seven of Wands. And when I was pulling this the first time, this card was in the recent past. So this is an energy of like asserting yourself, standing up for yourself, and it can be about like knowing when to move forward, receiving signs and synchronicities about when to move forward. Let's get two for okay. I don't know why I have to be so strange about this reading. Like why I feel like I am overthinking everything about this reading. That's interesting. This card just flipped on the floor, so I am going to pull it out. It just kind of flipped as I was exchanging decks. Ascension number 10. It's completion to 12-strand DNA. And the 12-strand DNA is going back to your blueprint, the original blueprint. Divine blueprint. So being able to heal yourself, easily tapping into spiritual gifts and abilities and things like that, things of that nature. So yeah, I'm not really sure why I'm overthinking everything here, but I am. But I am. Flag, victory. This, I mean, it looks like somebody on this. The Seven of Wands is your energy. The flag, achievement, recognition, overthrow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry the day, plans are coming to fruition, king of the mountain. All right, let's go ahead and start this. So the pattern here, what we need to have a breakthrough about is the Ace of Swords. It's when we're searching for clarity. Oh, and the King of Wands, which is you. So, you need to have a breakthrough of How can I be the best version of myself, the best Leo of, or embracing all of my power? What is this victory? It looks like, see, it looks like there's some sort of victory that you're going to have. I look at the King of Wands energy as somebody who's like pioneering things. And the Ace of Swords, well, that's your truth, your clarity, your communication. Something is getting in the way here of you stepping into your full power. Okay, so that's what I feel like the breakthrough is. I'm not sure if you haven't received the information with the Ace of Swords, or if you need clarity, someone just to tell you that you could be in a more powerful position if you moved. I don't know, it just immediately came out because airplane, if you moved, or if you were to overcome some sort of big obstacle or challenge here, there's something Spirit is saying that they want you to stand more in your Leo power, because you have it. They need you to break free from something. The airplane. Maybe it is travel. I mean, we have a lot of clouds here. So there's some cutting through the confusion. Let's clarify, after we've gone through Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think we should clarify after we've gone through them. The challenge is the Eight of Cups. What did I say? And the Five of Wands. You can see that, right? Gosh, these are beautiful cards. These are really, really pretty cards. Eight of Cups is leaving somewhere. It's going away from this energy, which is chaotic, which is scattered. Okay, this energy could have us overthinking. It could, about a next move, or it's like challenges, obstacles to get away, to just get away. 5, 6, 7, Wands energy. That's the Aries. But this, and I do know that the Six of Wands is normally Leo, but on this deck, this one is associated with Aries. But 5, 6, 7. That's you. The situation has been unchanged. This challenge has stuck around. Oh my goodness. Look, I'm feeling the energy of there's not a giving up, okay? It's just a constant, like, this challenge or struggle or obstacle, even if it's like another person that likes to argue or that likes to pick, there's just this feeling of like, you're not giving up, but you're still in it. It's almost like being suspended in a place that you don't want to be in. Or everything's going good, but there's this one challenge, it's big, and it's remained unchanged. They're telling me you're going to have to fight for something here. You're going to have to fight for some sort of change here for yourself. It feels like a challenge or an obstacle that your higher self gave you, that allowed as much angelic help as possible up to a certain point, because you're supposed to come out on top victorious. You know what I'm saying? Okay, get to it, Kim. Let's get your breakthrough. You'll be celebrating. 3 of Cups. I'm feeling like these are emotional connections that you have with other people. That is joy, abundance, gratitude, just to be in these people's company. So you will be celebrating that you overcome a challenge here. that has been around for a while. And then the moon. Oh, the mysterious moon. 3 of Cups and the moon. I'm getting that your breakthrough is you overcoming your fears. It's kind of like Leo realizing that it's been the fears all along that has stopped us from facing a challenge head on or being okay with it being there. It's almost like getting comfortable being uncomfortable, but still acknowledging you'd like to change something. You know what I mean? And these things here in the card, I feel like that represents your fears. So your breakthrough is celebration because you break through your fears. And there are other energies that are supposed to be lined up. They're supposed to help you with this breakthrough, like friends or soul tribe. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is another part of the moon, the unconscious mind, what's holding us back. Going within, observation, 0 point is part of your breakthrough. Self-reflection, deep thoughts, subliminal. Ooh, subliminal. I think you're rewiring the subconscious beliefs. I think you're really like reprogramming yourself. Let's see what else is the breakthrough. Coins. Money will be coming to you. Maybe that is also a part that will help you with this challenge, or to leave and go in another direction, go in a different direction, find satisfaction, find happiness. It's not that money can buy happiness, but it can buy a plane ticket, right? So something here about that, maybe even a breakthrough with money blocks here. And the hat, you will be playing a different role. So Leo, you're about to step in a different role. You're about to put on a different hat. Leo's about to put on a different hat. Your strength through all of this is 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. So when I see that, I see a person that has been through so much. You've had to heal so much. You've had to go through so much sadness and loss, and you've hurt so bad in the past, because this is really, it's almost like this is your strength that you're getting from your past, that your empathy is off the charts. So your strength is that you can relate to just about anybody here, and more specifically, you can relate to people that are hurting. You can relate to people that have been disappointed with the energy around them, who have had to go through extensive recovery or even rehabilitation, to those people that have had to disconnect themselves from everything because things were just that disappointing. You can relate. You have empathy. And now, I mean, as cheesy as it sounds, that pain is your power. It is your strength now. I believe compassion is cultivated, you know, and to have great compassion, I feel like it's just a little boost if you have empathy. And compassion, you don't necessarily have to have gone through what the other person has gone through. But empathy is, hey, I've actually walked in those shoes that you're talking about. It gives you a little bit of an edge. And then here, in the strength position, we literally have the card that represents strength. Bodybuilder, power, strength, made you strong. Every disappointment, every loss, every time that you had to withdraw from the violent effects of the world, of even the things that the self did to oneself. Like every time that you had to recover from that, something made you just came out like stronger. So you have a lot of influence here, and I think this is about that relatability. Yeah. It's like they're saying with this challenge, I just keep looking at it because it's like they're saying that you're so, you adapt to things so easily that it's very easy for you to be okay with, okay, well, let's look on the positive side. They're actually wanting you to feel uncomfortable. They're wanting you to feel it. If there's uncertainty, they're wanting you to feel everything like that so that it pushes you forward, I think. Just curious. Ace of Cups. Oh, and it's a beautiful one, isn't it? Yeah, I like these cards. Oh. It's the Emperor. Let me open that door because maybe she's alone. The cat, hang on 1 second, she might get a little scared. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. You can come in here. Okay. So the Emperor energy is assertive, strong. It's this energy, this Aries energy. Oh, look at what's under there. Can you see that? Yeah, you see that Dear John letter? Okay, the Emperor. Wow, this is you putting things in order, isn't it? It's you putting things in order the way that you would like to see them and not really accepting anything less. It's you ultimately stepping into your most powerful position in life that you've ever stepped into before. This is big influence, but the best part is like, I feel like this is like, you're confident. Life is going to go your way. And you're going to put things in order. Your force, your energy is what's going to guide all this, your outcome. In charge. In charge. And the Four of Cups. And look at the little angel there offering you this Ace of Cups. Right next to the Ace of Cups. So this is fine because this is saying exactly what the challenge is. You see that melancholy look on her face? She's looking at those cups like, yeah, I don't really like this anymore. I'm not really happy. Not really happy, right? Not really. Yeah, not really digging. So if to lift your head up, assert yourself. When you lift your head up, you're going to see that this is an Ace of Cups coming to you. And you brought it in. So 4-4, you're being guided to listen by your angels to that uncomfortable feeling or even boredom or dissatisfaction. It's an energy. Don't act like it's not there, is what they're saying. Don't act like it's not there. Acknowledge it, integrate it, and then lift your head up and then do something, is what they're saying. It's time for a fresh new start for you. So your outcome also includes, excuse me, let me get some water so it's completely clear my throat. The baby card. It says cardinal, like the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. It's talking about getting a fresh start. And you know, that Four of Cups is somebody that's looking for a fresh start. It might be in love, because this Ace of Cups coming. Maybe a relationship that's done this. Or that's not done this, but might be a relationship that feels this way. So I do have this Dear John card. And then the Cat, which is all about your independence and feeling, you know, like you're getting what you want. So final word, cutting cords with Dear John. The Leg, you're going to be stepping into a new experience. And the Eagle, triumph over your troubles and obstacles. Wow, advice from the angels. Oh, I love that. Well, that's interesting. So you have two elephants there. It looks like you're riding on top of a chariot that's being pulled by two white elephants. That's very, like, it feels very significant, like mowing through your troubles, your problems, your obstacles, victoriously. So you're standing out. They're just wanting you to know that they're acknowledging you, and so will others. This is another sign of you being in this reading, having your energy. 5, 6, 7 of Wands now. This is your energy. So Leo on top. Leo looking great. Achieving things. You have victory. You have victory, and it's bittersweet, isn't it? But the good thing about the Ten of Swords, which it is an advice, so the advice is to end something that needs to end. The Ten of Swords means that those swords have gathered in your back over time, and that enough is enough at some point. You just have to end something at this point, and then say, okay, now the worst is behind. So it's not something that happens immediately. So the advice is, if you feel like this Ten of Swords is approaching, this ending ultimately is going to lead to your biggest victory here. Something that you're going to be very proud of ending. But I have a timing card for you. And I like timing cards when they come out, which says 1 to 3 months. And it's associated with the Maiden. And the Maiden in the trifecta of the Maiden, Mother, Crone, is a person who's ready to go down that path that's kind of unknown, that has some adventure and thrills. And maybe there's a little bit of scary stuff down that path. But they've never had the experience, so they're willing to try. And I think that that's part of the message, is that there's a new experience here for you to have 1 to 3 months of stepping into a new experience. I think you will be enjoying a carefree time with the Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. And just like this 6 of Wands, recognition, reward for merit, you're going to get the reward for when this is all said and done. You will receive the reward. So what do I want to clarify? I really just want to clarify what the Ace of Swords, what is that about? And maybe a little bit on the breakthrough with the Moon. Okay, so the pattern here, we're needing to have clarity or the right information, getting the right information. So what is the Ace of Swords representing here? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and your 9 of Cups. It's getting clarity on what makes you feel ultimately like you, happy, feeling like the key to this happiness is within yourself, but the 9 of Cups is feeling like your choices are making you happy. And so this is about knowing that, knowing what it is that you want. I feel like you know what you want. The Fates is saying a good, new, fortunate cycle coming up. And this painful cycle or hard cycle being wrapped up. Why has this been unchanged for so long, Spirit? Why has this been unchanged for so long? Because of the Four of Pentacles. Because we've been holding on to how things are. It's not necessarily good for us. We're just sticking to the what is familiar. Again, somewhat comfortable, but it's still uncomfortable. It's something attached to holding on to the past the way that it was. Tell me more about the moon. So that's why. It's an attachment. It is an attachment. So the moon. Moving past your fears and cutting out a situation, even if that's like a person or whatever that is, it's being focused. Nothing's going to stop you from achieving your goal, which is your 9 of Cups, okay? Nothing gets in her way. So overcoming her fears, being very direct and being okay with an ending, knowing that this death energy is like a cocoon, it's getting you ready to re-emerge for something new. Yeah. A little bit on this outcome with this new experience, please. 9 of Swords, we're worried about it. We're worried about it because we're going to go somewhere. We're worried about it because we're going to go somewhere and because something's actually wrapping up. I want you to pay attention to that, because that 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, it's kind of funny because it's like we've seen this, we've visualized this for ourselves, we've called it in. And then when it gets here, there's this feeling of, okay, now I have to let go of everything from the past. Now I have to move forward, even though the past made me exhausted. Even though there's things I feel like I don't have control over or haven't, because the nines, how the cumulative effect of the past events manifest in the present moment. Don't bring the past with you. Don't bring your worries with you or your concerns, your cares, concerns. Once we've released it, know that something doesn't have to repeat. So the outcome has us a little bit nervous about it. I think it's because you're going somewhere. Page of Wands. Why in our head about this? The Star, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. Because it's new. Because clarity is coming in here that this is completely new. New everything. And just like your last reading, when the Star and the Fates come out, there's something here about this next new part of your journey where you're just really seen and stars line up for you. This is actually the card of being hopeful, kind of the opposite of what the mind can do. Sometimes the mind can get us to overthink, and I think that's that 9 of Swords, is overthinking. So something new, getting your clarity for your victory. 2 Ace of Swords. Okay, there's your messages. Yeah, 4-4 was your outcome too, right? So, continue. Continue being strong. Continue with your healing and all of that stuff, because your angels have your back. With master number 44, they're telling you no matter, even if you're in the 4 of Cups, no matter what things look like right now, you have great success coming in your future. So they want you to keep going. Definitely don't get to that point where you feel like you're just going to settle for attached to something uncomfortable. Don't do that. So, and know that on this journey, there's no need to worry, because you have, like this deck says, you have the influence of the angels in your life. Yep. That's what I've got for you, and I'm sending you love. Thanks for joining me. Bye.